fishing for panfish is one of the simplest and easiest forms of fishing to start your kids out with. It doesn't take a lot of gear and it's really simple. All you need is a simple little push button reel like this Zebco 33. You can pick them up at any Amazon or Dick's Sporting Goods, Walmart, or any of your local sporting goods stores. And I'll put a link in the description below for you to find any of those gear to be able to order them online. But it's real simple. All you need is your fishing pole. They typically come pre-strung with string, so you don't need to buy any string to start out with. You just need a little hook with a split shot tied on above the hook and a little bobber to get you going. And that's all you really need, other than a carton of worms. And if you need any additional information or tips on how to tie these hooks on or how to install your bobber, be sure to check out our other videos. We have all sorts of information on how to rig up fishing poles for all different types of fishing. Also how-to videos on how to catch your favorite species. But for now, we're gonna go catch us some panfish. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, we're gonna get started and show you guys how to get set up. As I mentioned, the carton of worms, they're only dirty for a minute, and you bring your nice handy dandy towel to wipe your fingers off when you're done, or you can rinse them off in the water too. But what I like to do is I like to just reach in here, grab me out one of these night crawlers. Yes, they're a little wiggly, but you don't want to use the whole worm, because there's no sense putting the whole bait on there, as the fish really only needs just a little bit to get a bite. So what I like to do is I like to thread it on there a little bit, then I like to squeeze and just pinch it, and they pinch in half, and then you can save the rest of that worm for when you need to rebait. So all you really need is just a little bit of worm, slide it on up there. I like to slide it up until you can see the tip of the hook. And then once you have that worm on there, let me see the towel, son. I use my handy towel, clean my hands off, and voila, we're ready to fish.
Yeah.
One of the first questions you're gonna have is, where should I cast? Now he's gonna cast it out there in the middle. That's not really where we wanna fish. We wanna fish closer to the shoreline where the vegetation is, where the fish are hiding. So he's reeling his bobber in, and he's gonna let it sit right there where we think the fish are hiding. Now, let's see. Oh, he's got a bite. Oh, nice, Ethan.
Right away. I saw it.
Nice. What you got there?
A little bit bigger.
Nice panfish. Can you take him off the hook?
Yep.
Set your pole down. Gently grab the fish. Gently grab the fish by the belly. Hang on just a second.
I still got the bait.
So as you can see here, let's pull this fish around so that you can kind of see these spines are sharp right here, and they will poke you, and they've got some more pokey spines here on the bottom side. So if you just gently grab it with a couple fingers, and you can kind of lay it right in the palm of your hand right there, safely away from the spines, and use your thumb to squeeze, and then take your other hand and work the hook out backwards. So go ahead and pull that thing out back the way it came. Twist it just out the way it went in. Sometimes you got to give it a little push, and out it comes.
There we go.
All right. Good job, Ethan.
He didn't take any of the bait.
That's great. And another great reason for night crawlers as bait, because now, let's see that bait.
Fully intact.
All right. See, what you'll want to do now is re-sew that worm on there. Give it a little bit of work, because as you can see, the hook is sticking out a little bit. So let's put that worm back on there the right way, and let's get the bobber back in there. All right, so I'm gonna show you how to get that worm back on the hook. You see how the hook is exposed? We want the fish to bite over here on the hook, so we need to get that worm. So I like to pull the worm back off just a little bit and then re-sew it back on there so that the whole worm is on the hook. Now we're ready to fish again.
I did get him. Sweet. Thought I lost him, but I got him. Yeah. Woo.
All right. Now that's a good episode of pan fishing. Did you have fun, Ethan?
Yes.
That's a lot of fun. I encourage you to round up your youngster or any kid. Get them out on the water, because remember, fishing starts when you're young. The good news is, little kids less than 17 years old, younger than 17, don't need a fishing license to go fishing. It's free for them. Reminder to adults, you will need a fishing license to fish the great state of Texas. I'll put a link in the description to where you can click. It should navigate you right to the TPWD website, just a few short clicks, and you can have your license. But again, little kiddos don't need them. So, thanks again for watching. Check out our YouTube channel and subscribe to find more great tips and more videos on different things that you can catch or ways that you can improve your fishing techniques. Thanks for watching. I'm Chris Bodine, fisheries biologist for the Texas Parks and Wildlife, reminding you that life is always better outside.
You got that right.